The first tip we have this week is for the asparagus for the chicken dish on Monday, which is done the same way as last week's asparagus, where we're just going to break the spears off about 3/4 of the way down and get rid of the woody inedible part. And then if you want to, you can peel the asparagus using a potato peeler to promote even cooking, although you can just leave the peel on and it will also be fine. The next tip we have is for the submersion technique for reheating the chicken and the pork. The chicken on Monday and the pork on Wednesday. You simply fill hot water in a pot and place the meat inside the pot, still in its plastic bag. Put the pot on a stove and put it on a low heat, and you want around that 70 to 75 degree mark, or little bubbles rising to the surface and whiffs of steam from the surface of the water. Leave the meat in the pot until it's warmed through, normally about 10 to 15 minutes without proteins. Then simply remove it from the bag and continue on as the method card says. And finally, we're cooking the rice for Wednesday's fish dish. Wash the rice in a sieve and place it in a pot. Fill it up with the amount of water indicated on the packet and then place it on the stove on a low heat. Give it a light stir but not too much, as you don't want to release too much starch. Then place the lid on top of the pot and turn it down to a low heat and allow it to sit for 10 minutes on the low heat to cook through. After 10 minutes, you simply turn the heat off and allow it to sit for another 5 minutes without the heat so it can rest and relax. Finally, just fluff with a fork and serve. Here's a handy trick if you don't have a tight fitting lid for your pot for your rice. Simply put a damp tea towel on a bench, put one plate on top of that, fold it in, then another plate, then place that on top of your rice to cook through. The damp tea towel will keep the steam in and keep it from burning.